Hopefully we got some people on here. We got 2 people on here. Pop up my poll because people always seem to ask questions. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Thanks for joining. So, plan is to throw as much of this wood in as I can. I got to fill a half a trailer load. So it's hard to try to place the camera and so you can see me filling the trailer. So this camera's kind of limited on where I can put it, but so I gotta fill a half a cord. Right now, this is oak that I am throwing into my trailer. Put some dirt in my eye. Some of these people are commenting. I'll try to get some dirt out of my eye. I just wind blew some dirt right in my eye. Let's see. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for joining. A couple different people on here. If you're new, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. See if I can give you a different angle so you can still watch me fill in this trailer, but it's hard to find somewhere to put the tripod. What's going on, chat? Tons more people popping on. We got 300 and something people watching. Thank you so much.
Hello, Moto.
So that would be a good idea. Back up the trailer. Oh, thank you for 300 people not working. Yes, that's what I love. Someone sent 100 diamonds. Thank you. So backing up the trailer, opening the gate with shaved shoulders, that would be great advice if I had something to move it with. The vehicle that I normally move my trailer is not here right now. So I'm trying to get it loaded so when the vehicle comes, I can move the trailer. So I just had it backed up from my last delivery. So right now I have no way of moving it. So that's why I'm just making do with what I have. So if I could move it, I would back it up right to the pile, but I can't move it. So that's where it will sit for right now. See if I can find another spot for you so you guys can still see. What is up, Shibe? I'm trying to load my trailer and get a delivery after work, but then my mom took my van, my vehicle, so hopefully she gets back pretty soon and I can get this delivery done, because the guy already prepaid, so I don't want him thinking I'm like ripping him off or something. But what's up? This is in South Jersey. So I just got a half a cord to fill, so I don't have much more of this trailer to fill. I was bored and I decided to go live. But sometimes it's nice to just go live and just do what you normally do. Looks like it's almost going to be full, fellas. Because this customer only wanted a half a cord. So that's about it. They only wanted a half a cord. Let me show you this. Yes, I'm in South Jersey. This is my half a cord. I was splitting this pile on, what was it, Saturday? And the next Monday, as I was coming home from work, some guy called me and said, hey, I need a cord of wood. So what I did was I filled my trailer, because I just split it into my trailer, and all this was what fell over from it just falling off the back. And I already had a cord of wood in there, so I brought him a cord of wood. I have another cord of wood sitting here, well, included with that. So, hey, if you don't have to remove it from your trailer, that's my favorite part. So I don't know if you've seen my videos, but this is the giant dent that I've been making in my pile. Where this line is of the wood chips is where the logs actually came out to. So this is a pretty big pile that I've been hacking at. I believe there is, I'm not sure what kind of wood this is over here, if anybody happens to know. Looks like a walnut, but it's super hard to cut. It like acts like you have a dull chain, even if your chain is sharp. So I'm not sure what species of wood this is, but it is very, very, very hard to cut. Like I had a freshly brand new chainsaw and the chain was still acting like it couldn't cut. But so this is what I have left of my pile. Over here, there's not much left. This tree was completely mounded all the way over there, and I've been cutting it. Pig nut, hickory, I don't know. It doesn't seem like hickory. It could be hickory. I don't know. I'm not really good on species of wood. I got my junk that needs to be burned. I've been building up my bundle grade firewood, which all has to be moved, but I've been making some progress in my wood yard. So now I just got to wait for my vehicle to come back so I can do a delivery. If I wanted to, I guess I got to refill my stands with bundles anyway. So I'm gonna go grab my tripod and we can keep talking for a little bit, and I'll try to bundle more of my bundles up, because I know my stand is empty. I just walked by it and realized it was empty, and I'm like, I gotta go make some more bundles. I'll show you real quick since there's still a decent amount of people watching. So I gotta fill, my bundles need to be filled. I got pine bundles, which sell quickly sometimes, and then sometimes they're really slow. And I got my kindling. I got my loose racks that I haven't filled just because a lot of the wood I've been getting in was wet and green. So I wanted to try to wait till I got a little bit drier wood so I can actually put some dry wood in there, because I don't want people to come in and say that it was wet and it wasn't burning. I don't know. I got a small pile. I can do a couple bundles, not much. But we've been doing, I believe it is pig nut hickory. Okay. All this tree storm, we got all this wood. We got cherry and stuff that I got. I'll probably make a couple cherry bundles. I got a whole bunch more junk that I got to go through and sift. So now I got to situate this camera back up, and I'll try to see if I can make a couple bundles before I end the live, since it's only been 30 minutes and there's like 300 of you watching still. So cherry, I haven't been able to sell cherry. I've advertised it multiple times and nobody wants it except for this one customer. So I save all the cherry that I can get, and I save that, and that's actually right here behind me. That's all the cherry I have, and I save it for her. And because I can't get rid of it. No, everybody acts like they don't want it. I don't know why. I would 100% burn cherry. 100%. If I was burning, I would burn cherry as much as I could. But some people don't like cherry, or they don't know what cherry is, so they don't want it. I would burn cherry anytime. So I'm not sure. All I got is little pieces. I didn't bring pieces over. I have to bring some big pieces over. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried selling cherry. Nobody wants it. Like, I can't sell a quart of cherry for nothing. Nobody wants it. I mean, even with pine, not that many people want it. Other than, like, you get your campers that want the kindling. have, so what I do with my bundles is I get a whole bunch of the bigger pieces, and normally I mix it with the smaller pieces, but I don't have any, because I'll separate if they're knotted or whatnot. I'll pull them out and use some of the bigger pieces, but they've been all picked through, so these are all just smaller pieces, but they all burn perfectly fine, no matter how big they are or how small they are. Plus, I mean, they're not super small, but a lot of the people that want these, they like them small for some random reason. And then they can just sit by the fire. I don't know why people like them this small. Also, sometimes my siblings, when I'm splitting them, they split them like super small. And I'm not entirely sure why, but it doesn't really matter because they sell regardless. You're from France. It's 10 o'clock. It is almost 5 o'clock here. Depends on if it's cherry or yard cherry. What is yard cherry? I'm not sure what yard cherry is. I assumed all cherry was cherry. Definitely time to start stocking these bundles up, which is what I always try to do, but sometimes people buy them before you can get it. I want to put this tripod closer, but my phone zooms the camera up like super far, and so then you gotta put your tripod all the way to the farthest away possible so people can actually see you. Yeah, so I try to, most of the time, what I try to do is try to keep making bundles as much as I can, but I'm also running out with the kindling and the pine bundles I have. I'm kind of running out of room in my shed, so I'm thinking, I'll show you my shed real quick. I'm thinking about moving, because originally I had my pine bundles in my shed. Right. So I put all my pine bundles in here, And then I have, but what I was going to do is, because these bags have to be under shelter, otherwise, and rots them. Like some of these, I don't know if it's, you can see through, this is red and it's starting to be a little bit white. That's because those were outside a little bit, but the sun like erodes them. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna bring all these pine bundles out because they don't have anything that they need to be in the tarp shed. And I'm just gonna start stacking them on this pallet over here so I can get as many bundles as I can, because I'll fill this thing and I'll jam pack it with as many bundles as I can possibly fit in the shed. Because once bundle season starts, it don't stop. My name is Joshua. Yeah, especially right now where people aren't buying as many cords of firewood right now. This is the time where I try to get as many bundles as I can made and try to catch up. And the snowstorm that we had, I don't know, probably a month ago now, didn't help. It wiped me out of everything I had extra. So I gotta go start playing catch up. It's just started raining. Nice. What is the purpose of it? Of what I'm doing? To have fun. While I'm making firewood bundles to sell. So what I'm doing is I'm making firewood. I got firewood. I'm putting it in my bags, and I sell these at my roadside stand. Man, this phone, I hate how zoomed up this phone is. I like have to put it 400 football fields away so you can actually see what I'm doing. It's annoying. Yes, Shive, selling it by the bundle is the most profitable. move. I'm gonna short a couple pieces. I'm gonna go grab a couple logs. That fills it. Alright, now I'm gonna move all this stuff up to my other pile and get some of these more bundles bundled while I'm waiting. And I got a decent amount of people on here. So let's see. You sell these chips? Are you talking to me, Shibe, about chips? Oh, somebody else was asking. So I sell these at my Firewood stand for $7. Probably 70 degrees in New Jersey. Give me 1 second, I'll see. Let's see. Right now it's 51. Yeah, I wasn't trying. I was trying to figure out what in the world they were talking about. What in the world you were talking about. So now I got to go bring my firewood bags. Go put this tripod down, and then go and move my bundler because I can't carry bundle bags and this tripod and the dumb thing at the same time. So I'm gonna move these over, get these bags situated and this camera situated, and then I'm gonna go move my my Wolf Ridge bagger and get some more bundles. Alright, so try to get this. Ugh. Wish this thing had wheels so you can just wheel it around. Ever look into the glow bags? Big company bags. Are those bags that are like those giant bags for like the forklifts that like a forklift lifts up and you can like put it on a pallet and fill? Because if those are the bags I think you're talking about, I have looked into them, but I don't have. I'm trying to get a mini skid steer so I can move them around, because otherwise I have to. The only way I would be able to do that would be I would have to fill my trailer, back it up to wherever I'm filling these, and then go and fill them. If that's what you're talking about. No. Send me the link to them. I'll look at them. I was also thinking of getting Russ Willie started. I don't forget if they're in yet, but he was going to start selling bags and these ones are UV resistant. So like you can have them outside and the sun won't deteriorate them. So as soon as I get these bags gone, unless this company's cheaper, I was gonna go buy some from Russ Willie. I don't know where he's getting them from, but I have to see if they're a lot cheaper. I forget what size bags he said you can get. There's like a couple different sizes, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if you send me that link, I will go and look at it and see. I want to. The only way I can switch to saran wrapping my bundles is I have to get a wrapper, and I can't really get a wrapper right now. So, but once I can get a wrapper, I'm gonna try to get a wrapper, because when I hand saran wrap it, it's not tight and they fall. So it will be cheaper if I can start wrapping bundles. These ones will fade, but if you're selling them fast enough, it won't matter. Yeah, so most of my bundles I try to keep at least in a tarp shed. Well, because you want to keep them out of the weather anyway, but they're not in the sun. And then when they're in the stand, they are in the sun to some extent, because I do have it sheltered, but it is, depending on what time of day, the sun is shining directly on it. But they do seem to move pretty quickly, so I don't have to worry about it. Every once in a while, it would take like a week to go through the stand, or 2 weeks, and then sometimes the bags start to get a little bit, they start to fall apart. But most of the time, within a couple days, my firewood stand's empty, so I have to fill it back up again. So it doesn't really matter if it's UV resistant. It just is whatever I can get is the cheapest. So yeah, send me that link and I'll look at it and buy it. Because I know these bags, they go up and down in pricing all the time. I also was thinking about, I've seen that's like pretty much like a roll of mesh. I forget who was doing it. Maybe Allen's Firewood or something. But they had mesh, and they would pretty much do the same process. And then it was like a giant roll of these mesh bags, but they weren't sealed, and they would have like crimping things, and they would crimp it at the top and crimp it at the bottom. I don't know if that idea would work or if it would just be too annoying. I'm from South Jersey. A lot of my customers have returned my firewood bags, but sometimes they cut the string, and I haven't figured out how to use them yet. I'm thinking trying to get like some twine or something and see if I can use it, because if I can reuse the bag, I want to try to reuse the bag a little bit, as much as possible. But some of my customers return them, some of them don't. Hey, if you want to get a cord and you're in South Jersey, I can definitely deliver it to you. Or specifically, if you're in New Jersey in Atlantic County, I'll deliver it to you. I'm gonna try something. Hopefully this works. Are you talking to me, Shibe? It's Joshua. Joshua. If you can't find it, I'll send you on Facebook. Hold on one second, chat. So, Shibe, I just sent you a message on Messenger. There you go. I got it, Shibe. 160 for a box of 400. Okay. And you said they're different size. What do you mean by a different size? Like, is it more than a cubic foot, or what? Yeah, because I think these bags were almost 70 or something last time I looked at it per bag. I don't remember. I haven't bought bags recently. I bought bags sometime last year and restocked on them. I don't remember how much they were. Okay, cool. I'll have to look at them. Hey, as long as I can sell firewood, I don't really care what the size is, as long as it sells. I also just had a campground call me that wants a couple hundred bundles a month, and they're checking with their managers and whatnot, see if they want to go with me. Hopefully they do, because that would be sweet. If I can sell more bundles, I'll be happy. I don't care if I never sell a cord of wood again. If I can sell bundles, I'll be happy. The fancy firewood label, it doesn't bother me. It's just whatever one happens to be the cheapest is why sometimes I have firewood on them and sometimes I don't. It all depends on which happens to be the cheapest at that time. How many cords of wood have you made this year compared to last year? Well, made or sold? Because I've sold maybe 10 cords this year. One question, the tree chips, do you also sell the small ones? Huh? The tree chips? Are you talking about the firewood bundles or like actual wood chips? I have no idea. And I think last year I sold 20 cords of wood. Well, yeah, no, yeah, last year I sold about 20 cords of wood and 500 or 600 bundles, something like that. And then this year, because we had a major snowstorm, I sold 20 cords of wood, there might be a little bit more, 700 something bundles, all because of like the snow. Tons of truckloads. I haven't looked at how many truckloads of, because I've had people buy like a quarter cord. I've had people buy a half cord. I haven't really looked at added up how many pickup truckloads and stuff I sold with cords of wood. But there was probably 50 or 60 different trucks that came in getting half a cord, full cord, just coming in with their pickup trucks picking up stuff. So I don't exactly know how much I got with that. So with my cord production with my super split, I mean, it's still in the beginning of the year, so I haven't really, it's hard to really see how much I've been selling and really give a good number. I would have to go and look at my bookkeeping and figure out how many cords I sold. I mean, if you really wanted to, bear with me 1 second. YouTube might load, but I'll go look and see how many cords of wood I sold just since the beginning of the year. Give me 1 second. All right, so this year I sold 10 cords. All right, so this year I sold 10 cords of wood so far, 116 bundles of firewood, and 4 half truckloads, so another two cords of half a cord truckloads. So I sold 4 of those. So I have sold around 10, 15, something like that, cords of wood so far. I mean, I'm just getting started. This is the season where people aren't really buying firewood, even though I would like people to be buying firewood now. This is not the time people buy firewood. So this is my stocking up time where I try to split as much firewood as I can. Um, I think that with the way the economy is going, it's a very good idea to use wood burning stoves. Hey, I say use whatever is as easiest for you to use. But it does seem like more and more people are starting to use fireplaces again. But in my area, people aren't really ordering firewood to heat their house. My area, as I forget who says it, I think it's in the wood yard. He calls it drinking firewood. That's a lot of times what I'm selling my firewood for. People that just want to sit by the fire and watch it burn. Every once in a while I get the people where you can tell they're actually trying to heat their house with it because they buy multiple cords of wood. But a lot of people, they're getting like a half a cord here, a half a cord there. So not many people, at least in this area, are burning to heat their house. Shibe with a $10 super chat. All I got is water. I don't got no nice cool drink. So I guess we'll have to do. Thank you, Shibe. Cheers. That's all I have. Normally I have some sort of tea, but I didn't bring any out today. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Keep up the great work. Yeah, autocorrect is so stinking annoying. I've almost gotten myself in trouble way too many times with stupid autocorrects. Because that's how I type now. Is anytime I'm typing a text message, I always use Google's the voice thing, because most of the time I'm doing something and I can't really just sit there and type it out. So I just speak it and I look at it and it says something completely different than what I said. Your arm is feeling much better. Did you put out a video of that yet? I don't know if you've seen it. I want to put it. If you didn't put out a video yet, I want to put out a short of your you trying to light yourself on fire. Just because that was pretty funny. But no, it's not. Getting burned is never fun. At least you got a story to tell. And you get bonus points because you get a story to tell. And then you get extra bonus points because you caught it on video. You know, if you just say, yeah, you burned yourself in hot oil, everybody's like, okay, but if you got a video to prove it, it makes the injury at least worth it. Like when I cut my hand, I'm so glad I had it on video. I don't know where the video is now. I think I lost it. But when I cut my hand with the chainsaw, I was so glad that I had it on video. The nurse at the ER said I was the weirdest guy ever. I'm like showing her the video of me cutting my hand open with the chainsaw. She's like, "You're weird." She's like, "Hey, if you have it on video, it makes it even better because you can show people." So you get bonus points for having it on video. Yes, yes, Dr. Miller Lite. I don't know how long my phone's gonna last. Let's see, 34%, man. And I ain't bringing a cord out here. Because my power pack that I normally use when I'm live streaming is in the vehicle. It's not here, so I'll probably finish up a couple more bundles and I'm gonna end it because I don't have a power out here. Maybe on Saturday I'll try to do a video of me making more bundles because I got plenty more that I have to make. So I don't know what I'm gonna do Saturday. I'm gonna try to go live doing something. Probably will end up be me making more firewood bundles. We'll see. Yeah, I'll be good for a bit. Other than I got my firewoods, 2 firewood stands. One is completely empty of bundles, so I got to put 10 in there, and I already got 15. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. I have 33, so if I make 2 more, I'll have 35. I'll have enough to fill both of my firewood stands. And then I'll make more tomorrow or something. And now I have to use my either my wheelbarrow or my minivan to go and bring these bundles to my stand because my brother lost my clutch on my four-wheeler somewhere out in the woods. Oh yeah, it fell off. And now I can't find it, so I can't. It won't start if it's in gear. And I can't put it in neutral to even start it. And if I can get it in neutral, I can't get it out of neutral because the clutches fell off. So I gotta order another clutch so I can actually use my four-wheeler again. So I think this is going to be it for my bundles. So my phone's not completely dead, because otherwise I can't watch YouTube, and it's like almost at 10% already, which is crazy. So I got more bundles and to make, and a lot of this I just kind of split it big and put it in a pile. So I have to go through and see, and I'll separate all the knotted pieces out and I throw them in my bunker, and then whatever I can use for firewood, then I separate it. Like, that's already been separated, but it's fun. Cool. Yes, double tap that screen. 201. Is that how many? We got 206. So we got almost the same amount of likes as we do people in here. Almost. We just need what, 60, about almost 60 something likes to match it. How many viewers we had last live stream? I don't know if you were on here, Shibe. had Jack popped on and I saw 1,200. When he popped on, he said that there was 1,900 watching, and I had like almost 500 likes on there. I think that's like the most views I've ever gotten on a YouTube live. So I mean, even if I get like 250 viewers, that's like, it's amazing, because I don't get that many viewers. So a lot of times it would be like 100 people, and it would be like 20 likes. So I'm surprised in how many viewers I get sometimes. South Jersey, $7 a bag. That's awesome. Yeah, I just recently raised my had to raise my prices because obviously everything's going up. I mean, I didn't want to do it because I was like, I didn't want to alter the sales, because sometimes it's easier for people to just pull $5 out of their pocket. But now that I have, the only downside is now that I have it marked as 7, I'm actually getting like a whole bunch of coins, which is nice. I guess I'll live stream till my phone dies or whatever. But I'm getting, like, you get your $5, maybe you get a couple ones, and then I'm getting change, so quarters, nickels. I've had a bag. Someone put $1 and pennies in there. I mean, money's money, but now it seems like it's a little more annoying because now I have to deal with coins, and before I didn't. So I'm trying to get more and more people to use Cash App and Venmo, which is, some people use it, some people don't, because not everybody uses Cash App or Venmo. But Cash App and Venmo is definitely nicer, then you don't have to deal with the coins and the change and stuff. But I don't know. It's how the world is. Like a lot of people, I try to keep as much as possible, even when I'm delivering firewood. Some people, they want to pay with their credit card, which is fine. If that's the only way that they can pay, I'll take it. Because I'll take as long as they can pay, I'll take it. But paying with credit cards is annoying, because then I got to deal with processing fees. Then they hit you with taxes and whatnot. So cash is always king. But sometimes they don't have cash. I'm not going to turn down a sale because they don't have cash. So if they have a way that I can pay, that's why I started doing Cash App, Venmo. I think I have Zelle. You know, trying to, if there's a decent amount of customers that are asking for a certain payment, if I can make that happen, I try to make it happen, because it's a sale. So that's what I try to do, is I try to keep it either cash or Cash App and Venmo. I haven't gone Venmo yet. Yeah, I originally just started with Cash App, and then a lot of customers were texting me and be like, "Hey, do you have Venmo?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Okay," but I kept getting customers asking for Venmo, so I was like, I guess I'm doing Venmo." So I started doing Venmo, and eventually, sometimes I get people that want to pay with card. Even at my firewood stand, they're like, "Hey, I don't have Cash App or Venmo," and they're like, "Any chance I can pay with a credit card?" I mean, they can. I just send them an invoice online, and they put in their credit card information. I use Square point of sale, because you can do everything through your phone. Like, if they're paying, as long as the card doesn't have a chip, or you have to swipe the card, which most people's cards have tap nowadays. So I can tap it directly from my phone, and they only charge me, I think it's like 3% plus 10 cents or something. So it's not really a lot of money wasted. I mean, if I'm selling a cord of wood, it's almost like, I think it was like $8 or something. So it's almost $10. But I do charge that to the customer most of the time. If it's a small amount, I don't. Rip Chuck Norris. I heard he died. I don't know who he is, though. I'm not sure who he is. I was hearing at work that he died, but I don't know who he is. There's a lot of people I don't really pay attention to. Who was Chuck Norris? I don't know. I always forget this thing's 20 seconds delayed too. So like, I'll ask a question, I'll be like, I forget I actually have to wait a while to even get an answer, because it's almost 20 seconds delayed. So whatever you ask, they gotta wait 20 seconds. But I don't know. I'm not really big on watching much of anybody. Pretty much the only people I watch is if they're on YouTube. Most of the time, if they're on YouTube splitting firewood or doing something with firewood or doing something with landscaping, I'll watch it. Other than that, I don't really watch it. So, wow, we still have 352 people. 52? 352 people watching. Well, if you have any questions you want me to answer, go for it. If not, I'm just going to end this live so my phone doesn't die, which it's still at 20% somehow, and normally it dies. Sometimes it dies pretty quickly, and sometimes it doesn't. But it is what it is. I didn't bring my mic pack, my charger. I mean, I'm sure I could go get one if there was still a whole bunch of people watching. If I get 5 or 10 people that say that they want me to keep bundling, I'll go grab a cord right now and go keep doing it. If not, I'll just end it. But if people want to watch me continue bundling some firewood, I mean, I don't have much there, but there's still some. Let me know. If not, I'll just end the live and go start watching somebody else's YouTube channel. Should I make a poll? I don't know. Oh man. Apparently YouTube updated their I can do live streams with effects. I just swiped somewhere and hit something. And now it says I can do effects. I don't know how to do it. What is it supposed to do? Oh, there we go. Now it's doing something. What did I hit? I have no idea now. Where did I find that? I hit something and it said effects. And now I accidentally clicked on something and now I can't figure it out. I have no idea. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the diamonds. It's much appreciated. And stay safe. Have fun. And I'll see you sometime Saturday with another live video. Not sure what I'm going to be doing right now. It might just be me sitting by a fire. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss the next time I go live. And I will catch you in another video.